Welcome to the OBM Opportunity Podcast. As always, I am your host, CEO, and founder of Prowess Project, Ashley Connell. And today we are talking about the three types of businesses that online business managers typically work for. So, why is this really important to understand? It doesn't matter if you are starting out and trying to figure out who your ideal client is, what you like to do, and this information may give you a head start. Or if you are already have a couple clients under your belt and you're really looking to scale, as they say, there are riches in niches. So understanding one key client type and doubling down on them and understanding them and getting the good, bad, and ugly on them, what they want, what they like, how they talk, that is so incredibly important. So today we're taking a step back and I'm looking at all of the different CEOs who come to Prowess Project and they're like, hey, I need an online business manager. Can you help me? And this is what I need them to do. So, like I said, there will be three. The first one, and this is the one that we see most often, it is the visionary solopreneur. So, this person is typically a consultant. Possibly they are a business coach, or maybe they call themselves a thought leader or a course creator. And they are basically one man, woman show. They find clients and serve clients, and they may have a couple of part time contractors who help them, but they are truly the person who is out there doing it all. Most of the time, these people are true visionaries. So they love relationships, they love talking, they love serving, they love doing their art. What they don't love doing is running the business aspect of their business. And so that's really why they need an online business manager to do it all when it comes to the back of the house of their business. So that is the systems, the technology, that is the SOPs, that is um the systems and backbone and infrastructure of their marketing and their funnels and what their client experience is. Really looking at that as a whole to systematize so they can really scale their business. So they're looking for an online business manager who has a breadth of business knowledge. They're not looking necessarily for someone who is super specific in one sort of area. Oftentimes, we say they are looking for the utility player or the Swiss Army knife of online business managers who really understand all aspects of business and can piece it all together. Oh, and the financial aspect too. That is a huge thing, helping them reconcile at the end of the month all of their bills, expenses, and what they're paying people and what they brought in, as well as really help them with reporting and forecasting in the future of what they are going to make, what their expenses can be, and how to bring home more profit. So, really, that is what the solopreneur really is looking for. So, that's number one. Number two is the professional service, let's call it small business. So typically, this is $3 million and below in revenue. And oftentimes, it's that agency model where there will be the CEO, and maybe they started as a coach or consultant and they realize, like, oh my gosh, I have way more work than I can do on my own. So they slowly started hiring more people to offload that work. And they found themselves like, oh my gosh, now I'm a marketing agency, or now I am a CPA firm, or now I am a law firm. And so what happens in this is they're used to doing it all on their own, and then all of a sudden, because they've grown, they know that they need to invest more in the business than in work on the business versus work in the business. And that's when they get really smart of, hey, these are my gifts. My gifts are being the lawyer. My gifts are being the marketing expert. My gifts is the strategy that I can give to my clients. What my gifts are not are the systems the SOPs, the operations, the day to day team management, the day to day project management. And so they need someone who is running the business and managing all of the people, all of the systems, and are less working on the marketing side of the house, more working in the ops, the project management, the automation, and the tech implementation so that they can scale as quickly as possible. So, again, this is typically the professional services agencies or small consultancies who need that type of online business manager. Again, they are from, I would say, 750 in revenue to $3 million in revenue. And instead of needing a um, Swiss Army knife per se, I would say they need more of a butter knife. They need someone who is going to help every day, be that day to day utensil, and is going to smoothen out all the processes, all of the bumps, so that everyone's experience, internal and external, is as best as possible. All right. Then it leads us to the third type of business that online business managers typically work for. This is what we see are the true startups. So typically it is a tech startup, or maybe it's an e-commerce business who is trying to grow really, really quickly. And they already have a CEO, they already have a CFO, they already have a COO. Really, all the executives are in place, but what they need is someone to be the right hand woman under the COO who's really doing the execution but doesn't need a ton of handholding. So they'll hire an online business manager who can do that for them and really execute on all of the systems, automations, tech implementations that is designed by the COO. So again, here you're looking at companies. I don't think that the revenue even matters as much. It's more the trajectory of the business. Are they trying to grow super, super quickly? Are they trying to do something that isn't proven in the market? Have they gotten a sizable amount of funding from a VC or from different investors so that they can build out the team? That's what I would really look at there. What they need and what the OBM does in this case is more of a steak knife. They need experts in certain type of technologies. They need experts in certain types of industries. They need experts in certain types of systems and people who are proven to have created systems, run teams in very fast growing, scaling businesses. So that is what they are looking for in an online business manager. Also, in this third group that I'm discussing, they may not call it an online business manager. They may call it more of an operations specialist or a director of ops, but essentially it's the same type of roles, and you need to have the same understanding of how all business processes and all business departments work together, how the communication needs to flow, and how to do that as quickly and easily as possible, and how important it is to build out that infrastructure. So if you need to grow quickly and need to pump in a ton of resources, you can get out as much as you really need, which is a true sign of scale. So again, that is really your steak knife. So I highly encourage you all to take a step back and look at, based on those three explanations, who are you? Where do you get the most joy? Are you the Swiss Army knife where you like being able to hop into some marketing aspects of the business, hop into some financial aspects of the business, hop into some ops, hop into some tech, and really be that utility player for one person and be that right hand woman? Or are you more of that butter knife? You just love the idea of SOPs specifically and ops specifically and running teams, and you have deep understanding of team dynamics and communications, and you really want to smoothen out all the bumps for a professional services, oftentimes small business type of company? Or are you the steak knife? You want deep, deep, deep expertise in operations, in scalability, and you want to be a part of a fast moving, oftentimes tech heavy company, whether it is e commerce or a tech type of business. Again, you can decide based on the industry that you've been in and really where you want your expertise to lie. So, again, you can understand how this is so important for someone who is starting out, because if you want to be more of the Swiss Army knife and go to solopreneurs, start creating content and start meeting people and start asking for recommendations from people who look like that. Versus if you want to be more of the butter knife, start doing content, start meeting people, start having conversations for people in the professional services industries. And like I said, if you're really looking to grow, it's a heck of a lot easier to get clients who look like your current clients or clients that you've already had than completely net new. So, really focusing in on, okay, how do I solve the same problems for the same type of customers so that it becomes easier and easier? And I can create my own SOPs, I can create my own intellectual property, my own methods to really scale this type of business. So, thank you so much for your time today. I hope that this was really helpful when you're trying to figure out your strategy and where you want to move forward and where you want to invest your time, your energy, and your connections, in your research and your effort in either starting up or scaling your online business manager business. We will see you here next week. And if you have any questions, hop into our Facebook community, the OBM opportunity, or hit us at prowessproject.com, and we would be more than happy to get your questions answered. See y'all next week. Bye bye.